My Velvet Grunge Makeup Tutorial Version 2 by Always Angelic SB Alice, aka Susannah. I started off by applying some foundation. I used Nutrimetics Beauty Veil Liquid Foundation in, I believe it was called a beige natural or natural tint. I'm going to use this very lightly on my face and neck, and I blended it really well. There wasn't a lot of product to begin with, but I wanted to make sure that I blended it really well. And just to let you know, all the products that I've used in this tutorial or are currently using will be in the description part of my video. It won't be in the actual video itself, but it will be in the description. So if you see below, that's where other products are in case you want to try them out. Next, I filled in my eyebrows and I used, it was one called, I'm just trying to see it because it's got a lot of writing. It's called Rimmel London Brow Pro Micro Ultra Fine Precision Pencil, and I used dark brown. So I lined my eyebrows really lightly. Because my eyebrows are naturally very bushy and full, I didn't need to do a lot of coverage, so I just made sure they were filled in a little bit where I needed it to go. And then I brush them with the end of the spoolie brush or the brush that comes with this like eyebrow pencil. Then I use a mascara called Sensitive But Wow Volume Mascara for Sensitive Eyes in the color black, and it was by a brand called Essence. So I did 2 really good coats on my upper lashes only, on my upper eyelashes. I didn't do any on the bottom. I just wanted to make sure that I highlighted my top lashes because they are typically easier to do, and I didn't bother with the bottom because sometimes for makeup I just don't do the bottom, but for this look I didn't want to do the bottom lashes, so I didn't bother. And I was just making sure that if there's any mascara residue on my skin that I was taking it off. The worst thing is when you've got mascara on your skin and it's smudging and it's black. But I made sure that if there was any mess around my eyes that I was cleaning it up. Then I lightly lined my lower eyeline with my eyebrow pencil. It's the same eyebrow pencil as before, and I made sure that I smudged it afterwards to give it a very slightly smoky look, but I also didn't want to apply too much either, so I made sure that my application was really light. Next I used highlighter. I used a highlighter that was by Maybelline New York. It was called Master Chrome by Face Studio. It's a metallic highlighter, and I use rose gold molten or rose fondu depending on the name. So I use that on my natural highlighted points, especially my nose and the tip of my nose, and also my cheekbones and my eyebrows, and also my cupid's bow, which is just above the middle of my lip. and I made sure that I only used a slight bit. Oh, and I also use it on the inner parts of my eyes where I've got my waterline, I believe. So I used a little bit there, but I made sure that I didn't use too much. And if needed, I would smudge it as well if I needed to make sure that it was like a seamless finish. Next I use a lipstick called Nutrimetrics, and it comes in nude coral. It's part of their Radiant Color collection, and I use that to do my lips, and I also made sure I use it as a blush, as a very faint blush on my cheeks as well. But I made sure for the blush I especially blended it in, because I find with using lipstick as blush, I really do have to blend it really well. I don't have a blush myself, but I do like using lipstick as a blush. And then the last part of my tutorial is I use a lip gloss. It's called Bon Bon. It's by Model Rock or Model Rock Cosmetics, and it's part of their their Luxe Silk collection, and I use that on my lips, and I made sure it was really a really generous application, and I made sure that I didn't overline my lips either. Because I don't wear lip liner, it means it will smudge a little bit, so I made sure I just put it on my lips. And that's the last step of my tutorial. Yes, and that's the makeup all done. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I really like playing around with the makeup and also trying to think of a really interesting title for this as well. Thanks for watching.